everybody and welcome back to Gamer Muscle Videos. I'm in Rec Room and we're going to be checking out the latest update, which is a new paintball map to Rec Room. Now, for those of you that don't know Rec Room, it's a sort of social, casual sports multiplayer VR game where you can just jump in and basically play sports games and chat with people and just socialise in virtual reality. And it's all really nicely polished and it's completely free because the developers of Rec Room, I guess, realise that there's not that many people with VR headsets, and so they're sort of going for the long game, the long play with it, aiming to build up an audience and then I assume in the long term monetize that audience through microtransactions of items and various other features. But let's get to the Paintball Arena and check out the new map that they've added to the game. And we'll load in, teleporting around. Rec Room actually as well is really good in the sense that it's very comfortable. I know a lot of people don't like teleportation or find teleportation a little bit off-putting. But the one advantage with teleportation is, you know, there's no chance of getting motion sick, and it feels really nice with room scale. Now, this is the new map. It looks really fantastic. I'm getting a little bit of a Team Fortress 2 vibe from it because the textures are very sort of cartoony and quite simplistic. Of course, that's the general visual presentation, the visual style of Rec Room. Is that kind of cartoony finish to things, but for some reason this map, I think it's the floor textures in particular, just give even more of a Team Fortress vibe. It's the crates and the industrial things as well. But they also seem to have changed the teleportation marker. Looks different to what I remember. Look at that! It's just subtle things. It's really nicely polished, and oh, we've lost already. I don't know what game mode we're playing, but the lighting on the teleportation marker is just really nice little shading. Maybe I think they might have actually just improved the shading on this. Things seem a little bit crisper. Maybe I'm imagining things. Hello everybody in this game. Hello. I'm just recording a sort of review of this new update to Rec Room, so you're all going to be in it on YouTube. Hope you don't mind. It's Gamer Muscle Videos. So, sorry if I'm talking to myself. It might seem a bit bizarre. Apologies in advance. Let's start the next game. So, as you see, you can just literally jump straight into Rec Room and start playing right away. Let's do 50 hits. There we go. Start the game. Nobody's got a choice. We're going. So you can just jump straight in and get playing immediately. You don't really have to fiddle around. It's just a case of play some games with people, make some friends, and you can just chat with everyone. The only thing I think it is missing, which would be nice, is some virtual drinks that you can actually taste in reality. That would be really nice. Just some refreshing drinks to play with. But of all the VR games out at the moment, Rec Room is probably the most sort of casual, chilled out of all the games. You can just jump in, play, and you'll generally have a pretty good time. Now let's shoot some people. Let's look at the actual mechanics of the guns. We can have 2 guns. We can dual wield our paintballs, and nice thing with Rec Room is you don't have to pay for your paintballs. So if there's a nice friendly guy, you can mute people. I was going to say, if this was real life, oh, we've dropped a paintball. I'm out. That's it. If you in real life, this would have cost us about £1, £2, £5, £100. Mortgage your house, dead. but paintballs are free in Rec Room. Look at that. And actually, another thing we're saying with the 2D sort of style of the game. Let's try and shoot this guy. I say 2D style. With this sort of cartoon style, let's get a shotgun. Thank you for your gun. The advantage of it being in a cartoon style is oh, we got shot. It looks very crisp and things are very clear. Looking into the distance, you can very easily see people. It's not a strain on your eyes. And again, I think that's the main thing with Rec Room. Oh, we're going to try and get this guy in the back. They've made a really Oh, we both took each other out. They made a real effort, the developers of this, to just make it comfortable and approachable. Oh, hello. What are you doing on the floor? You're in the floor. Unfortunately, I can't hear you because my game volume's too low, but hello. Just wave at them. They wave back at me. Hello. I can't hear them, so I've got my volume too low for this video. What is nice actually as well is you can hear people on the other team, and this is one of the things with virtual reality is because everyone's got a microphone. Well, I've been shot in the arse. Because everyone's got a microphone, voice is sort of like a default thing, which you didn't really tend to have with normal, sort of traditional PC games. Because, you know, not everyone had a microphone, people would set it up wrong. With VR, everyone's got a mic. Unfortunately, the microphone... Hello? Ah! Oh, we both took each other out, I think. Unfortunately, the microphone on the HTC Vive is absolutely terrible. I don't know how how HTC, which are a phone company, I don't know why or how they ended up putting such an awful microphone on the Vive, but we've got a little shield in, let's take that. But there you go. The fact is, at least all the VR headsets, I'm not sure about PlayStation VR, I think it does as well, but all the PC headsets, at least the Rift and the Vive at the moment, have a mic on them, and people are expected to be playing with their speakers and the mic on, so these games can all take advantage of that, and you get this sort of an immediate social aspect to them, which is pretty cool. We've got a shield here. This is something they added a couple of patches ago. I've not really used it. Let's get this guy. We're going to try and sneak up on him. He's got a sniper rifle. Oh, we got him. Drop the shield. There we go. Take the gun. Oh, look at that. So we've got a proper sniper rifle in the game now, and it's... Whoa! We've been shot. They've made it really clear. It's more like a TV screen on it rather than a proper scope, and we'll go up here, we can get the top. So this is a new weapon for the update. That's actually really nice. Again, if you play a lot of Onwards, the scopes in that are a lot more realistic in that they sort of have the lens distortion on them. You have to keep them at the right distance from your face, whereas this is a lot easier to use. They've made it a lot more clear. Let's try and find a red guy to shoot. Well, let's fire first, see how this gun operates. Whoa, okay, so it's almost instant in its firing. That's crazy. This would be a ridiculously expensive paintball gun if it existed in reality. Where is someone to shoot as we walk into a chaperone? Oh, another thing I found with Rec Room, which is nice, and I think I'd really like other games to have this, is... Oh, there's a guy there. Where's he gone? If you look at the floor here, I've got a marker for the middle of my room, and it's just a simple mark. And now, I really like this. Oh! Oh, we've been shot in the arse again. I really like having this marker on the floor. I put my chaperone bands always visible as well, which looks a bit rubbish in the videos, but I found for Onwards that's quite useful because it doesn't have this floor marker. But in Rec Room it has this floor marker, so you always know where the middle of your room is, and it means that as you're playing you can sort of deviate from it and just look down and be like, okay, now I know I've got space, I know I'm safe to jump to the left or jump to the right, jump forwards and jump backwards without jumping into a wall. If you're in America and you know you have ginormous play space, or you happen to live in a barnyard or something, that's not going to be a problem. But those of us that live in the UK, where we have to pay £250,000, literally £250,000 to live in a shed in a field, having a central marker on the floor that lets you know where the centre of your room is really helps. And what I would really like to see... Whoa, you scared the crap out of me. What I would really like to see is other games, like I say... Onwards, for example, or any other game that will sort of intend the player to move around a bit. I'd love them to use this marker, but maybe even have a marker that represents sort of like 2 footprints or something. Maybe have it themed with the game to some extent, but just as a reference point, so you know how much you can dodge and move without having to worry. It's just eliminating that worry of your room outside of the chaperone, or even worrying about activating the chaperone system. Of course, it needs to be an optional thing. I know, as I say, if you've got a bigger room, you just rely on chaperone. And chaperone's fine as it is, but I just found this marker was really cool and really surprisingly useful. And that's, again, as I say, the Rec Room developers really have a solid grasp. Whoa! Took each other out. Really have a solid grasp on just the little things and the polish, and it all comes through in Rec Room. So... Whoa! There we go. This looks like a nice new map. I'm doing terrible. Let's actually try and get some kills here. I'm embarrassing myself. There's a guy there. You can see when people teleport, you can see where they're teleporting to. So you kind of have to be a little bit sneaky about the teleporting. Oh dear. You have to be a little bit sneaky about the teleporting to get away from people and move around the map. Also, there's a little bit of a timer on the teleportation, so you can't just instantly zoom across the map. But the more I started, I was actually thinking about this the other day because I was playing Rec Room yesterday. It's one of the first games, Rec Room and onwards, where I sort of, I was like, oh, I really feel like playing some Rec Room. I really feel like just chatting with some random people online and having a casual time in Rec Room. Just spontaneously. It wasn't the case of, oh, you know, there's a new VR game to check out. You know, let's see what it's like. It was, we took each other out. It was just a genuine excitement and need to want to play Rec Room. And then we went on from Rec Room to playing onwards because we met people. I met some people playing this paintball game, and we were like, "Oh, hey, do you have onwards? Yeah, let's go and do that." And we ended up playing some onwards for about an hour and a half. So, really, really nice. This map's a little bit of a mess. Let's try and use cover, and actually, we can talk about some of the aspects of the cover whilst we do that. Maybe I don't know if they've changed it. No, you can still stick your head through the wall. Without the screen blanking out. It'd be nice for them to change that because it's a little bit cheeky that you can check where people are. But one thing, this was in the previous update as well, they changed, is that you can no longer shoot through a wall. If you get right to an edge or something, the moment you stick your gun into an object, it won't fire. So it stops you poking your head through a wall and cheating by sticking your gun through it. It'd be nice if they did the blackout thing. So you can't get a view through walls, which I think Onwards has that, and it's quite effective at stopping people from cheating. And also, what happens is you then sort of build up a respect for objects being solid, and you tend not to stick your head through it. I find if you can just stick your head through objects, you know, you don't really have a respect for them, and it makes them feel less solid in a way. It's quite accurate. Paintball guns. Oh. Start another game. Nobody gets shot. Anyone can start the game. Hi guys, bad luck everybody. Hope you all lose. As you can see, everyone's got different outfits and things, and if at the start when you're in your little lobby area, you can customise your character. We've got ourselves dressed in that blue shirt and pretty much looking exactly as we would look in reality. That's the power of virtual reality. You can recreate yourself as a not disembodied, a sort of dislegged floating body recreation of yourself. We put capture the flag now. So you notice there's deathmatch and capture the flag, and then there's one other mode, but I'm not sure what it is. But maybe it's just deathmatch and capture the flag. I wasn't paying attention. Let's get their flag. We'll get in here. I don't even know where the flags are on it. There we go. Drop the gun. Grab the flag. We've got to get back to our flag. There we go. Off we go. We are red. I forgot that we're on the red team there. Where's that flag? Okay, you can see our glowing flag there. I think the capture the flag mode's the most fun, actually, because the simple deathmatch just feels a bit erratic, whereas the capture the flag's actually quite fun because there's there's a purpose to move around the map. It feels less random. Yes, we're on fire. This map's pretty good though. There's a lot of different nooks and crannies to explore. The trick to FPSs and maps is always to go around the edge, because then you know you're not going to get shot from one angle, so it's always safe to go for a little mosey down the side. We go teleportating. Almost. I want to use a sniper rifle. Can we get rid of that? Oh no! The sniper rifle has disappeared. There's obviously a timer on how long the drop weapons down the floor. You notice as well when you teleport, whoa, we're being shot in the arse. Come and get me. Where's he gone? when you teleport, you can sort of go around, bounce off objects to teleport into corners and what have you. I think the blue team aren't really paying attention here. No one's going for our flag. There's a guy on top of that hill. Let's go and take him out. Oh, he's got killed already. Let's get the flag then. People need to be more organised. If you want to play some Rec Room with me, join a Game of Muscle Steam. Join me on Steam. Just type in Game of Muscle and add me, and then we can do some more organised games. Whoa, we're right in the floor there. But that's, I think that pretty much covers the Rec Room, and as it is now, as I said, it's got other game modes. Let's go out first of this map. Ruined the game for the people playing it. Sorry if they're watching this video afterwards. Sorry I've just ruined again. Let's drop the pistol so we can use this. Leave this and we'll go back to the locker room. Before we go, I'll quickly talk about the settings that you've got, the options. Let's go back to our dorm room, otherwise people are going to be wondering why we're talking to ourselves like some kind of deranged antisocial British person. Or your average British person. Hello everybody, the virtual me. So before we go, just some of the options you've got. As I say, this is more of a sort of social. I'd say it's like a social virtual reality Wii Sports is probably the best way to describe it. You've got now they've got sort of achievements for you to do, so it encourages you to go through things and unlock them. It's all just a case of, you know, they're not difficult to do. It's just to encourage you to explore the game and go through all the different tasks. But it's quite fun because the intrinsic mechanics of using your hands to throw and manipulate things is quite enjoyable. I don't think the red beard suits me. Captain Redbeard from England. You can add friends. You can get nearby people, add them as friends. You can also add friends. I haven't added any people since the update. And you can send messages to people. So when you load in, you can see what people have sent you. All very nice, simple. And also you can ghost yourself if you want to be invisible and unknown to the world. But there you go. I think that's a sort of introduction to where Rec Room's at now. New paintball map, looks fantastic. The polish is superb. Well done to the Rec Room developers. Thanks everyone for watching this video on Game of Muscle videos. Don't forget to click the subscribe and like button. I will see you in the next video that we do. I just like talking about moving my hands. Until the next video, have a good time and goodbye.